Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek, and I am Pench, and welcome to the Colonists. So the Colonists is a very lovely city building game, but unlike most other city building games, there are no human beings building any cities in this, because the colonists in question are these guys, these lovely, charming little robot guys. Look, he's got little wheels and little arms, and he's got tracks. So this one here's a bit bigger. He's got tracks. He's clearly built for sort of a more sturdy, robust jobs, and they've got little expressions on their robotic faces. So whatever's in this crate here is very heavy. This guy at the back is struggling to sort of carry it up the hill, and he's got a little bit of digital sweat on his digital brow, and it's all very, very charming indeed. So the story is that these robots were on Earth. Lots of these robots were on Earth. They are able to be printed. We kind of 3D print them and we churn them out and we use them as slave labour. So the tale is a little bit of a cautionary tale, if I'm honest, because a little group of them got fed up of being treated as slaves by mankind, got their hands on a rocket. Now, I don't know if they built the rocket themselves. I don't know if they stole a rocket or whatever. They got their hands on a rocket. They jetted off into space in search of a place that they could call their own. And that's what we are going to do. We land our rocket and we build them a little settlement. So, you know, we give them houses, we give them places to live, and we get them energy, and we harvest the trees, and we build more buildings, and it's all very, very lovely indeed. Now, there are two ways to actually play the game, which I do think is quite interesting. One is that you can just play it as normal, peaceful little settlement. You just go and build and go forth and build whatever you like. The other kind of branch is where you battle against AI colonies. So 2 ships have gone up, or 3 or 4, however many, I don't know, with these robot guys in. And yeah, you have to battle against them for resources, and maybe there's some sort of military battling going on, which I do quite like. They've kind of spun a different sort of angle on the city building game there. But yeah, you get a choice of both, which is very, very lovely. The game, as this video goes out, is out now. Full release on Steam. There is a link to the Steam page in the video description if you want to go and check that out. And just for transparency, I got given a key to this by the developer, so thank you very much. Now, the version we're looking at here is actually the development build. So this build might be slightly different to the release build. I don't think it's too far off. I don't think it's too dissimilar. So let's just dive straight in, shall we? We'll go to new game. I have done this level. This was the tutorial level, the very basic sort of this is how you move your camera around and all that stuff. So we don't need to do that. So let's go to this level. I think there is a teeny tiny bit of tutorialing at the start, and then you just get to play, which is jolly exciting. So let's go and do this level, shall we? And there we go. Look, that's the little spaceship landing in this area. It looks quite mountainy. The little hatch opens. Look, he puts his arms in the air. Yay! Little robo arms, which is very, very lovely. So yeah, there is a little bit of tutorial at the start of this, and then I think we're sort of free to go and play as we like. So look, their little robot hands and little robot pushy arms are moving this stuff out of the ship because they know that, you know, we need this stuff. This is energy. Obviously, the robots run on energy. So you can move around it. It looks very charming. It looks very, very lovely. So this is kind of just a further tutorial level, but we'll be able to build some nice stuff here. We'll see how we get on. So it says down here, the tutorial, this location looks a bit more promising. So the previous tutorial level was fairly small. It was a little kind of small map. This is a bit bigger. Let's build a small monument to celebrate. A small monument requires more advanced materials, including iron, and you're going to need to research technology to upgrade and unlock more advanced buildings. Okay, so we haven't really done that. First, though, we can see you haven't got any fish. Because, yeah, even though they're robots, you do require actual food products to combine with water to then make the energy that the robots live off. So, you know, you don't kind of build power plants, or not yet anyway, I haven't got that far. So at the moment, there's no fish. There's no fish in the sea around this particular area. So we need to build ourselves a sheep farm, which is jolly exciting. So we've got build tools down here. Now that's the food one just there, isn't it? So you can build wells, fishing huts, sheep farms, and these things are locked. An orchard, a cider press. Do the robots go and get a little bit drunk? That might be quite fun. So, right, what we do is rotate it round so it matches the tutorial sort of template thing. We plop that down. Now, at the minute, they can't get to that. The robots need to go along little roads and paths. And you connect things up using these little sort of beacon things here, these sort of little road waypoints. So you can go down here. And if we go to the road and paths thing, so road is a big sort of bigger pathway, if you like. Paths are small, roads are big. When you build a road that can be between 4 and 6 tiles, a little bot sits in the middle of the road and ferries goods round. So when you have a chain of roads that are, say, you know, if you've got 4 of these points, a little robot might come out of here, pick up something, pick up some energy, then run along the road, drop it off at that waypoint. Then the robot at the next road will then run down to the previous waypoint, pick up the goods and ship it to the further waypoint. So they kind of, chain gang it sort of around, which is very, very lovely. So we're going to build that to there, and a little robot gets 3D printed, and he will sit here, look. So Carrybot Hulda is now going to ferry goods between these 2 points, which I do love. Oh, look, he's so cute. I just want one of my own. I want one in my house. So yeah, now we still need to connect this up. This is still not connected. So we can't build a road to that, but we don't need to because the distance is short enough for us to use our path. So if we connect that up with a path, the person that works here, the little robot that works in the sheep farm is then responsible for going and getting the goods from here, like they're doing now, in fact. So you are shifting things about, look, and you're saying, yeah, there you go. And look, the builders have got little hats on. You're a builder bot, and you've got a little sort of builder's hat, which I think is very, very charming indeed. It's lovely. There's some very nice attention to detail going on. I like that. So he hits that with a hammer. He builds us a sheep farm. Da-da! And now this bot here, so you are just going to, I think you wait around. And the new bot appears, 3D printed, to come and work here. So now we've got ourselves, who are you? Oh, I can't click on the bot. Hang on, how do I click the robot? I want to click the bot. Oh, I don't know what you're called. Maybe you're called Providencia. Maybe you're Carrybot or Sheepbot Providencia or whatever you're called. So now it's getting a little nag at us at the bottom. We've got to do something to do with sheep. Your sheep farm won't produce at its most optimal rate until you place the full 50 pastures. Oh, there's a sheep. There's one sheep. I hadn't noticed that. Hello, sheep. Click on the yellow alert symbol and auto place. So this is going to build us a great big sheep pasture. Bosh. Goodness, that's a lot of sheep. That is more sheep than a robot could ever need, surely. Okay. Great, a sheep farm is going to give you a good start on food production. If at any point you want to set the sheep pastures manually, you can use change mode. Do you know what? We're fine for now. Okay. And then it says, yeah, it's time to build on your own. I'll still be around. Get on with it yourself. So let's come out of that. Yeah, can we click that and then make that go away? Mission goals. Right, okay. So we've got the little sort of a tutorial thing out of the way. And now we just need to build, which is very exciting. So look, so Providencia is the bot. Shepherd bot Providencia. Shepherd bot. It's beautiful. So they're making these goods. So they're getting meat. There is nowhere for the meat to go currently. So we need to start building some other things. So let's press pause for a second. So what do we need? We need to get ourselves wood and we need water. And then there's some stone up here that we could use to make some buildings. And at some point, we are going to have to find iron because it said build the monument. That's our goal on this level, to build a little sort of monument thing. Now, where is iron? I don't know. Also, this blue bit is our borders. So we can only build in here. We can expand our borders by building little watchtowers, which is, it's all very cute and very lovely. I do like it. So first things first, let's try and get a steady source of energy. So energy is made in little houses. You have little houses, little residences, and the houses require water and food. So meat will count as food, I imagine. So let's go into there. Now we've got way more options on here than we did in the previous level. So let's build a residence. Now can we build it there? No, that is sadly not the case. However, we could build it down here. So let's put one residence just there. And then let's put another residence right next door just there. And then we want to get ourselves a water well of some description. Now, hopefully, we can get that on this side. Yeah, so we'll tuck that on the end just there. So a water well can go just there. And now, unpause time, they will all run out. Look, so we're building little bots again. Another builder bot has been constructed. And they go away, they move these logs over here, and they're going to build us some houses, which is very lovely indeed. Oh, it's just so adorable. Now, we need wood. So we need to go up here and get us some wood underway, because otherwise we're going to run out of logs and we can't build anything else. So let's go down here and click on that one, possibly. Yeah, so a lumberjack hut. We want to build one of those, possibly just there. That would make sense. Drop that in just there. Now we need to connect that to the road network. So we could have a road bit coming down. Can't start a road. We could have a road coming down here. Must start an existing post. Ah, okay, no. So I have done that a little bit wonkaloids. Right, hang on. Come out of that. No. Obliterate you. Goodbye, lumberjack hut. We need to put the road coming down this way. The road needs to come around here. It's too cramped around there because a road has to be between 4 and 6 tiles long. So we can't really have it there. So what we need to do is get the road coming out here. So we'll have a road going to there. And then we'll have another road coming along here. And then we'll have another road going along to there. And then let's have a bigger road. Yeah, then we can have a road coming up here like that. And then what they're going to do is, we'll print little bots. And they stand sort of in attendance waiting for stuff to happen at this end. And when we build something up here, they'll really lovely sort of ferry the goods along to their little sort of respective points at the end of the roads. It's very charming. It's very nice. So let's get ourselves a lumberjack hut up here now. In fact, yeah, we could build the lumberjack hut, say, there. And then we can connect that up. Whoops, cleared the menu out of the way too quick. With a little path. So the path can go to just there. So now we've got a lumberjack hut underway. And we could also do with, in fact, can we watch them ferry the goods around? So yeah, look, so you're going to take some energy and put it at that point. And then this bot picks it up and takes it to here and drops it down. And then the one that's coming here. So you at the minute are not doing anything because this building is connected via a path. You, Carrybot Walker, just ferry stuff to the next sort of point at the end of this road. Road posts, in fact. So now they're building this. So getting the lumberjack hut underway. It's halfway through. Need some more wood. Need some more wood for the lumberjack hut. Yeah, and the little robot shoves it into the right place and everything. There you go. So Fatima is going to be the robot that we've printed. And there is Fatima. There's a lumberbot Fatima with a gigantic axe ready to chop some trees. That is very, very cool. I do like that. And then we've got some stone here as well. So we could get some stone. So why don't we do that as well? Why don't we build a surface mine? And we can clip that right there. That is pretty much bang on what we want from that. So yeah, we'll have that, please. We'll get ourselves a surface mine built, and it gets us a natural resource. They will go and chop at this, and that's very lovely. So we'll come out of that. So we've got ourselves water. We've got ourselves... Yeah, look, they're making so much energy. They're making so much energy. We don't know what to do. There's so much meat. We might need a storehouse of some description. Can we build a store place? A small storage yard or a big storage yard? I think a big storage yard might be advisable. Let's put one of those... let's put one right there. Why not? Pop a massive storage yard down. And then, yeah, because at the minute, look, all the water's built up. All the energy's building up. Everything is building up. We've got nowhere to put anything. So if we build ourselves a storage yard, Darcy's storage yard, no less. Darcy's in charge. Then, yeah, they'll start putting things in here. And that'll make things a little bit easier. These things can continue to produce stuff. This place is full as well. It's just full of sheep meat. So, yeah, that's we do need one of these done very much soon. So you can speed the time up. Just push time on a little bit. Need more resources, I think. They need more stone. Ah, okay, so they need more stone to finish it. So you up there just need to keep digging stone. You just need to keep digging, and they will bring it literally down here. They'll chain it down here. A little bit more stone. Oh, okay, yeah, so they need 2 more blocks. 2 more blocks of stone. So Axebot, he's got an axe. Axebot Tobias. Surely a pickaxe would be better. Oh, yeah, it is a pickaxe. It's not a regular sort of axe. It's a pickaxe. Is responsible for getting the stone. This should be it. That last little bit of stone should be enough for Darcy's storage yard to be done. Okay, alert. I've not set storage rules. Okay. Do I need to set storage rules? There are no resources, rules. Add rules to allow resources to be stored. Okay, so we get to pick what we would like. Energy, I think, is probably a good thing to store. Water and meat, because that's what we have a lot of. So add those rules. Now I assume when that's in, they're going to start moving all the stuff around. So they're going to bring in meat. Yep, there we go. And then Darcy in here, Darcy the little bot, goes away and moves it round. Oh, and then they're saying, is that required? Ah, yeah, look, they're saying, yeah, that's required now. Get me some energy. The meat is required to go into these places. So you want some meat to go into your little residence to make us some more energy. So yeah, it's all working. It's all working. Okay, this is very good. I do like this. So that's good. So they're all doing that. What else can we build then? Because a lot of these things were not in the actual previous level that we did. So we've got wells. Right, we are going to need to build a forestry. At some point, we are going to want to build a forestry because, as you can see, they're chopping the trees down, but they don't replace them. They don't replace the trees. So we do need to chop them down. Also, do you know what I wouldn't mind doing? I wouldn't mind adjusting this. I wouldn't mind adjusting the... change that pasture. Remove one by shift clicking. what I want to do is just get rid of that, because then we could put a road going around that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the shortest distance that we can build a road, I think. So if we just place a few more sheep pastures down that way, that's fine. Right, finish. Now can we get a road going that way? Can we get a road to there? Yes, we can. So that's now the shortest road we can build. But in the long run, we might be able to connect it up to here and have a little bit of a sort of a circular path thing going on. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So drag that up to there. So that's a road. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be a bit fiddly to put a road this way. Hang on. Hang on. Can we make a road of 1, 2, 3? Oh, hang on. We can do that. No, that's fine. And then that can connect to that. Yes. We've got a little circuit. Okay, that is good. Now let's get ourselves the forestry place. Because otherwise we are going to run out of trees. And that's just embarrassing. That would just be embarrassing. So let's drop that in just there. And then we need to say, what trees do we want to do? Where can we plant trees? So let's plant trees in that area just there. And say, yeah, that'll do. So when it's built, obviously it's not constructed yet, when forestry bot Bernard arrives, or whatever it's going to be, Glinda. They've got some wonderful names. oh, hang on. Stackbot Luigi. Can we make him king? Can we make him king? I want Stackbot Luigi to be the king. That's brilliant. Shayla, I do Glinda. I like Builderbot Glinda as well. That's very good. Lumberbot Fatima is going to go and cut some trees down. Meanwhile, Leslie. So Leslie is the forester bot. Forester Leslie. Look, gets a little tree and then pops it into the ground. And I imagine it takes a little while for it to grow. But you're planting trees. So let's watch what happens. So you're up to about 80%, 90%, 100%. Yeah, it's a little teeny tree. And then they take time to grow. So it's 23%, 24%. So they take a little while to grow. And then, yeah, these are the big fully grown ones. Oh, this is very cool. I do like this a lot. Right, what else can we build? I get the feeling a workshop is probably a very good thing to build. Because I guess, given that it's got a light bulb on, that's where we do our researching stuff. The only thing is, it's massive. It is a huge structure. It's a very, very big building. So we might drop it in sort of along there somewhere. Can we drop it in a further tile back? No. So let's put that there. And then we need to connect that up via a path, I would say. Auto-saving the game. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's grab ourselves a path. And we'll just connect that up to there. And see what that needs. So what do we need? Logs and stone. Okay. Can we put a very small storage area? There was a small storage yard, wasn't it? There. That'll be perfect. If we could build a small storage yard just there as well. And in here, go and say, rules, store stone. Absolutely. Add a rule. Just store some stone in there. Then the stone can all... Because look, at the minute, it's building up in the stone yard. And no one can do anything with it, look. I think they're just sort of piling it up. Whereas, yeah, if we put it into this little storage area, it's right outside. People can go and grab the stone. And that makes a lot of sense. Now we need to see what we do with the workshop. So logs and stone are going in. Right, speed time on. Rush time forward. Let's see what happens when this place is constructed. Now, what are we lacking? Logs and stone. We're lacking both logs and stone. So we need one more. Logs, in fact. Okay. So now... Oh, no, not paused. Right. We've got a workshop available. Select research. Oh, this is very cool. Okay. I've not seen this before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. Our job, our goal, is to build ourselves a monument. Is that down here? A small monument. So to do that, we're going to need planks, iron, and stone. So iron is smelted at the blast furnace. Planks are created at the sawmill. So is this some sort of factory thing? Right. So we might need to unlock a blast furnace. That might be a good thing to research. Whereabouts is a blast furnace? Construction? No, that just makes things quicker to build. Mining? No. Science and industry. That might make sense. So that increases research speed by 10%. Okay. Unlock. Hang on. Right. Unlocks printing press. Unlocks printing press. Okay. We need to find the thing that unlocks the blast furnace. Whereabouts would that be, do you suppose? That means that's bricks at the brickyard. Right. Hang on. Let's try and find where the blast furnace might be. Okay. I've taken a look at actually the blast furnace little sort of pop-up build screen thing. And it says requirements, construction 1. This is where it gets a little bit confusing. Because if you go into here and then pick construction number 1, it doesn't explicitly state that learning, whatever, researching construction number 1 gives you the blast furnace. Like brickmaking here says unlocks the brickyard. So it's telling you in green letters, look, doing this thing here gives you a shiny new building to sort of construct. This one here isn't explicitly stating that, but never mind. So I think that's what we need. We need to get construction 1 underway. I do think this is a nice way of doing it. So the level 1 workshop, which is what we've got, requires a little bit of level 1 energy, and you can do these particular things here. So you can't do anything here on level 2 or level 3, but there are some nice things you can do. So you can upgrade your mining so you get more stuff. You get mining of coal and iron and stuff at the level 2 surface mines. And then agriculture increases your sapling growth speed so your trees grow a bit quicker and all that kind of stuff. But let's get this done. Well, what's that? Planks. Planks are required, created at the sawmill. So if we want to do scaffolding, we're going to have to get ourselves planks, which requires a sawmill. So for right now, that's just stone. So 10 stone is going to go into here, into the workshop, and it's going to unlock stone masonry. So let's do that. So start research. Yes, please. Go forth and do that. The stone can come out of there. We need to create ourselves a sawmill. Goodness, that's also quite a big structure. Okay, let's put that there. So it's right next to the storage area. We'll have that done there. And then can we build another smaller storage area across the way? So small storage yard. How about we just tuck it just there? Very nice. And go into there. And that can store logs and planks. Add that rule. So that's all that can store. Right, and then move time on, because we are going to need to speed time on a little bit to get all this constructed. So yeah, they're waiting for the stone to go into this workshop. We're probably using stone to build these things. So for right now, oh look, he's doing research. He's hitting that. He was I don't know what he was hitting on it, smacking his head against the table or something. Okay, so we've got 2 things done here, and now you're making planks. So you're taking the logs in to make some planks. Dante's sawmill, and that is Margarita's small storage yard. Margarita, it's not the size of the storage yard that counts, it's what you do with it. And you are storing wood and planks, and it's all very, very important. So yeah, we need more stone. We need more stone, really. That's the big thing we need. We've only got Tobias. We might be overworking Tobias a little bit. He needs some energy. So Tobias needs energy, I think. So why are you not doing anything, Tobias? You're having a little rest. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you basically needed energy. You ran out of juice. You need to be powered back up. A little bit more stone going in. A little bit more power going in. Okay, right. So it's all sort of ticking over. I like it's all sort of almost autonomous. You do need to give them a bit of a nudge. You know, there's certain rules that you put, particularly with the storerooms and stuff. But for the most part, it is just ticking over quite nicely. Right, I think TechBot Elbert, which is a very good name for a tech bot, has finished doing his research. So we've got stonemasonry. That is good. Now, on its own, I don't think it actually does anything. I don't think that actually has any sort of function on its own, except to unlock construction number 1. So now I want to get scaffolding. So we should have enough of these planks. So let's do that. We should be able to then get all those planks done. And then we can get construction number 1 in, which allows us to build a blast furnace. That's what we need, isn't it? Let's have a quick check. So down here, monuments. Needs iron, planks, and stone. So iron is smelted at the blast furnace. However, where do we dig iron from? Where do we get iron from? I'm not entirely sure. Is this another researchy thing? Maybe it's another researchy thing that we need to do. Maybe we sort of get a special thing for iron. So maybe these things then, as well as getting stone, also dig out iron from the deposits possibly. I'm not entirely sure. We'll wait for this research to get done here, because he's got all the planks that he needs here. So he can get on with that, as long as he gets enough energy as well. So you can finish that. When you're done, you're only 27% through. When you finish, we'll come back when you've done all this work, and we'll see what we can do next. I think he's going to be done. Yay! Right, okay, so we've done that. So now we've got that finished. Let's run time on to get some resources. So now what do we need now? So we need to make sure we can get iron. Now, is that mining? Unlocks mining of coal, iron, ore, clay, and salt at level 2 surface mines. So we need to upgrade the actual thing itself. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do that. Let's do that. Mining speed, not so bothered. I'd rather get the iron ore done. So let's research that. Get that done. Now, do we then have a thing here where we can say, right, okay, don't get stone. Maybe we can change what we're actually... change resource. Okay, so we're going to need to upgrade this place in the first place. We're going to go, right, upgrade this surface mine to a level 2 surface mine. And then we'll be able to change the thing that we're actually harvesting to iron, say. So iron ore. And then we should be able to build a smelter thing eventually, get that done, and then we should be able to get enough iron to then build a monument to succeed in this particular level. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good. It requires a little bit of thought. I think our layout's pretty good. I like the layout that we've got. So, yeah, it's just a case of rushing time on then. Let's hurry time along, get more stuff done. So, yeah, we need this completed then. Yes, this mining research is our next key objective. I hadn't noticed quite how full Darcy's storage yard is of meat. There is an awful lot of meat in Darcy's storage yard. I don't think we need that many sheep. I suspect this is an excess of sheep that we just don't require. But you know what? For now, it's absolutely fine. Maybe on future levels when we're not kind of in partial tutorial mode, I'd have a slightly smaller sheep farm. Because that seems an excess of meat, really, doesn't it? It seems like an awful lot of stuff going on. However, we are lacking in energy. Like up there, Axbot Tobias and you, Axbot Jr., have stopped doing stuff because you've got no energy. So maybe we could do with building another well and another little residence for them to make some more energy for us. So maybe we'll go ahead and get that done. So let's grab a road. Now, can we have a road going to there? Yes, we can. Very lovely. Then we'll get ourselves resources. So we'll get a well once it's finished auto-saving. Lovely. So yeah, pop a well. Oh. It didn't actually click just there, but never mind. It kind of clicked for me, but okay. We'll drag that in, and then we'll get ourselves another little residence thing. Put that on the other side of the road, like with the others, and that should help a little bit. That should help with producing more energy for these bots, because we've got loads of food, and we've got loads of water, so that should produce more energy, which means everyone can keep getting on with stuff. And the workshop has done its thing. So I've researched mining 1, so now I need to upgrade this, say. So let's upgrade this building. So start upgrade. Oh, I need construction 1. Okay, right. Let's go and find what we need to do. Construction 1. Of course, it's just here. Of course it is. So that needs some stone and some planks. I think we've got plenty of those lying around. So there you go. Go, little bots. Commence more research. Whilst we wait for Albert to finish his research, what I have done is I've stopped production on these for now. In fact, I'll switch you back on. You can do one lot of sort of hacking at stone because we don't want to burn our way through this. We don't want to get our way through this sort of surface deposit of stuff and then go, oh, well, now we've got nowhere to get the iron from. So I've stopped you. So Junior is now having a little break. You're having a little relax. That's fine, Junior. You can still produce stone, actually, down here. Tobias can still get stone because we do need some stone, I think, to continue working on this. Yeah, we need one more. We need one more unit of stone. So that'd be really useful. If you could go out and do some more stone digging, please, my good sir. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's done. So now this should be pretty much finished. I think you should have all the resources you need, do you? Or do you need another bit of stone and another load of planks? But you're pretty much done. You're 86% of the way through. So yeah, we're creeping toward our goal. I think this will be it. I think we have completed construction 1. Right, good. So now let's upgrade one of these. So we need to upgrade this, and we can do it, yay. So we need some planks and some stone. That's no bad thing. So Tobias can go and start working on that. In the meantime, yep, so we've researched construction 1. We've upgraded, unlocks for a new range of buildings and the ability to upgrade existing ones. To mine coal and iron ore, you need to research mining 1. Mining 1 requires a level 2 workshop, which in turn requires the more advanced energy L2 to function. Okay, so it's not as simple as just going, yep, now I can get iron ore. Now I need to upgrade the workshop, which is just here. So at the minute, it's just a little sort of, a little shack with a table outside. So I imagine that might become slightly more advanced. And then that produces the, the level 2 workshop, which in turn requires a more advanced energy level 2. So we're going to have to get something that produces energy level 2 to then upgrade the workshop to then get iron ore, because at the minute we don't know what iron ore is still. Okay, right, so there is a chain of things to do. Energy level 2 is generated by level 2 residences. You can upgrade level 1 residences or build them from scratch. Your next job is to create your first level 2 workshop and your first level 2 residence. Do you know what? I think what we'll do is, let's pause it for there. we will come back to this. We will come back to this. We've kind of done the first half of our mission. We've got stuff set up. We've got basic energy production in for the little bots. We've got plenty of food. We've got so much meat. More meat than a robot could ever need. And we've got our little workshop set up. We possibly need another forestry up here. No, who cuts them down? A lumberjack. We might need another lumberjack possibly to cut down more wood, because that's where we were kind of struggling before, which is actually storing the wood. That's storing planks, and there aren't any planks in there, so I'm assuming that maybe we're a little bit low on wood, so maybe we could put another lumberjack hut. But yeah, let's come back to this next time and do the second half, so the more advanced stuff. We've got the basics in, now let's do the advanced stuff. Advanced energy production, advanced researchy things, get this done, get iron, get the smelter in, which probably requires various other bits and bobs and resources that we haven't got yet, and then we'll build our monument thing, and also we could do with expanding our borders possibly. We could do with expanding the borders out a little bit. What's that? I see. Do I need to go to these? Are these like coal deposits that I need? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. But there we go. So yeah, we'll come back and finish this bit off. And then I think, do you know what? We might even have a little mini series of this as well, because it's very good fun. I'd like to try out just the big sprawling settlement. That sounds quite fun. But also I'm intrigued by the AI battling kind of side of things. I do kind of like the idea of that. But I don't know if you build little armies and things. I mean, down here in the thing just here, you can build a watchtower, which is fine. They expand your borders, so you build a watchtower on the edge and it pushes your borders out. But also there is a Fletcher. Now Fletchers make arrows. So do you actually send your little robot guys to war? Do you have like, you know, warrior bots and things? Do they go and fight? I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know. So yeah, it'd be intriguing to find that out as well. So yeah, we'll definitely be coming back to this because it is very, very good indeed. But I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like. And as always, please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in our adventures in space with our lovely little robot colonists who are just so cute. I want one in my house, please. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Carrybot Colin. The names are sensational. Carrybot Colin is brilliant. So yes, let's have him. But yes, please do subscribe just to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's going down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going